Hello guys, thanks for stopping by today. We'll be taking a quick look at a recent Valentine's Day gift I received. Odds are you've been trying to find a budget entry-level action cam and you've came across this. This is the LeadEdge 4K action cam. This cam I found priced between $40 to $60, really depending on the accessory package that you find with it. I know I got mine from Amazon, and I'll go ahead and include a link in the description if available. Now to the important question, is it worth it? Well, to try to help you answer that question, I have put together a pretty solid demonstration video to try to give you an idea of just the quality this camera is capable of. Now this video is going to be divided into multiple sections. The first section you are seeing right now is the 4K section. The second section is going to be the 1080p. Then we have it followed by a quick underwater test, and kind of that, I'll just wrap it up with my final thoughts. Okay, first off, let's just talk about how these videos were shot. All these videos were shot using the included monopod that came with my accessories. So basically, stuck it right on the monopod, had the protective case over it, and off you went. So although these kind of dashboard footage looked pretty good, it would really look a lot better if you got that really secure mounting setup going on. Oh yeah, and be advised, this video contains a lot of scenic nature shots with a lot of acoustic guitar playing in the background. Feel free to skip around as much as you like, totally understandable. I'll just be chiming in kind of at different parts, letting you know what I think and whatnot. Yeah, and you can see right here, it's actually a really good shot how the camera is rolling over that edge right there. I mean, yeah, pretty good. That's not, you wouldn't expect that in a budget camera. Yeah, you can tell as it goes through the valleys through here, especially while it's moving. I mean, the processor, it handles it pretty nice, and if you could just get it more secure, it's going to do a lot better for you. This is some crude shooting going on here. Yeah, this shot is actually on the monopod, held straight out the window, so take it for what it's worth, I guess. This is what I was trying to do with this shot. I was really trying to push it in 4K, this moving with the valley, just to see if we can get it to kind of ghost out or pixelate up back there, and it does pretty good. And we got a shameless selfie for you, give you a little bit of depth. Not too shabby. This was a pretty good still shot. You got no moving water. It really shows you how that 4K is trying to bring out the darks at the bottom of this log. Especially the log closer to you that's coming out of the water. Looks pretty neat. spoiler alert for you. I do like this camera a lot in 1080p. This is probably going to be my format of choice to use on this camera. The processor seems to handle it very well. The video is going to have a good deal of compression being viewed through YouTube, but hopefully you're getting a good idea of just what this device is capable of. In 4K, your whites and blacks are definitely going to pop more, and 1080p is just, well, buttery. If I could use one word to describe the 1080p, it's buttery. When I first opened the content edit, I was expecting a good 1080p picture. A lot of budget cams on the market seem to do that, but they also seem to come right in about that $80 price range. Yeah, when I first opened the content edit, I was surprised that the 4K actually looked, very good, I thought. For an unmounted 4K picture, I thought it looked pretty good. But when I got to the 1080p, that's what I was hoping it did well, and I was happy. It was a very smooth transfer, and I was sold on that alone. The setup for the way I'll be primarily using this camera is just 1080p and auto. The 4K, to me, really pleads its case a lot better in a controlled environment. If you have a tripod or just as stationary as possible, I just don't want to play guessing games with the processor in 4K. When a good 1080p is what I need, and yeah, it does that very well. I will say I really only have a few things to be picky about, and I'll get to that a little bit later on. One thing I do want to touch base on is the filters. Get to know them because they're strong, which may be a good or bad thing depending on what you are trying to do. But I did notice just by incorporating these filters, yeah, they're really strong, but you'll notice some quality loss with these filters as well. I would run this cam in auto, in 4K or 1080p, and the reason being is, if need be, I'll filter and edit. So it does not affect me either way when it comes to that. I guess what I'm trying to say, if you end up with this cam, take a few hours to play with the settings and the filters and really get to know them. Otherwise, with the correct music score, you may turn your next video of Grandma into a Michael Bay film, which may or may not be what you're going for. That no swimming in there reminded me very much of Friday the 13th. And this would look a lot smoother if I had this mounted to my bike. Maybe I'll do some more of that if y'all guys like, but yeah, this is a good idea. Tells that bridge really comes into this shot. Looks good. 1080p on this thing rocks. Yeah, I did do a quick underwater test, if you want to call it that. I had a buddy with an aquarium, and down she goes. Yeah, this is very crude to say the least. I plan to use this strapped to a kayak, so it's pretty important that it can stay dry. Between shooting the 4K and the 1080p parts of this, we hung underwater for about 6 minutes, and yeah, did fine, passed the test with that. And for what I'm going to be doing, I don't actually plan on having it really submerged too much at all. So yeah, worked out well. Yeah, I remember, just trying to follow these goldfish with the camera, and they were just not cooperating. They're probably thinking, what is this idiot doing? Yeah, you can see it right here. Got you an aquarium. Exploring the deep of the great Jacques Cousteau. Oh, we have spotted him. Look at this beast, this man-eater. There you are. Alright, so now let's talk about the bad things that happened. Of the 4 days of shooting, I got 2 scenes that demonstrated, I guess, what I consider processor lag. This only happened one day and only in the 4K mode. I was not doing any real-time monitoring, so I did not attempt to power cycle the device. I did a lot of 4K shooting before and after this with no problems. It was a weird little anomaly that happened. I say weird because it didn't happen again, and before I figured if I was going to get processor lag, it would be with the moving shots, but that didn't really seem to happen. As you've seen in the start of this video, we stuck out a moving vehicle and shot moving water from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the valley, and it handled it very well. What can I say? I guess it just had a bad day, but I've shot with it. I think this happened on the 2nd day of shooting, and we shot with it 2 more days after that with nothing. So I did check my car just to make sure I was getting the correct right speeds and everything, and yeah, it should definitely, should, no problems there. Okay, yeah, and I kind of wanted to touch on these filters here. This is just a 4K shot with no filter, and this is a good example of what this 4K is capable of. You can tell how it's capturing that storm in the back of the valley. Doing a pretty good job, and it's trying to bring out the windows and the doors of these houses. If it was a tripod, you'd probably have no problem there. That focus would just be on. But on this next shot we're going to lead into, it's going to be the 1080p with a filter on it. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a moment. Okay, here we go. And here's the filter. And of course you're probably saying, yes, that's what filters do. And it's kind of a bad example because I'm not filming anything too up close enough to really talk about what I was saying about the quality loss earlier. But what I was doing filtered in 1080p earlier that I didn't show you a shot of, I was just filming a duck up close, and I don't know, it had a lot of overexposure with the filter, so I was just like, well, okay, I'm not going to be using the filters, I'm just going to do that edit. But yeah, here you go, just get to know these filters. I mean, say if you didn't have any editing programs and you had something in mind that needed a filter, how? Add a little depth to your movie. I dig it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get down to my final thoughts on this device. Is it worth it? Yeah, it definitely is. For the price, you really can't beat it. The case and all the accessory alone, they're probably coming in at about 20 bucks. If this camera is on your radar, I would go ahead and go for it. If it keeps performing like it is for me, it's going to work out great. This spring, I plan to put it on my kayak, my bike, and just whatever project requires a little HD camera. So check back and I'll try to answer any questions I can and keep you posted on how it performs. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting it and they keep it priced like this, I would definitely go for it. So yeah guys, this is a great package and something I plan on picking up a few more of just to give away as gifts to friends and family. And also guys, if you made it to this stage of the movie, I may have an opportunity for you as well. Would you like to win one of these for free? I'm going to be giving away one of these to one of the first 50 subscribers of this channel. Everyone is eligible, but if it's someplace I have to ship it that's going to cost quite a bit of money, you may have to come up with that if it's real excessive. Alright, but other than that, just hit the button to be eligible to win this whole setup here. Thanks again guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I promise to keep the content improving and hope to give you a chance to win a lot more stuff. So there you go, one of the first 50 subscribers to this channel will win this. Thanks again guys, later.